There's a sense in which conspiracy theories are kind of like pornography, like they just jump over to any new medium. Part of the core of conspiracy theories is actually the storytelling aspect, either like kind of individual stories or this kind of collective storytelling.
There are no reports, according to CNN, of any alien sightings
Thank you for
near
clearing
Area
that up.
51.
Thank you for making it clear.
And today, that subject is QAnon. No, you can't ignore it. So what is it? Where did it come from? And is it unique to the Trump era?
Is Jay-Z really in the Illuminati? Am I?
You find it basically across all societies, across all times. Like, it's not a particularly new phenomenon. And things with the internet is there's a real fight for attention around issues. I have some familiarity with shitposting, and I think something will come up and then there'll be the Socialist Alliance take on it, and they're trying to present it in a way that's going to get more comments there, or then maybe, another issue will come and try to knock that off. So conspiracy theories flourish because they give really good stories, really good narratives about the world. In many ways, often they're much better stories than the actual stories.
You've been studying conspiracy theories for a while. Which ones would you say are kind of the most fascinating?
I also spent some time reading about the Larry Stylinson conspiracy theory. This is that the Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson of One Direction were in a secret gay relationship, and the managers covered it up because it didn't fit with the image. And there are really committed fans who have, whole kind of fantasy articles about this. And I like this because a lot of conspiracy theories are very political and they're often quite right-wing, kind of nasty, whereas this one's kind of cute and it's clearly people's fantasies spilling out into the real world. But I think one of the things that's interesting about that is it shows that a lot of the things that happen in conspiracy theories really readily attach over to other kinds of in some ways much more lighthearted conspiracy theories. As far as I can tell, there's not really been any conspiracies that were uncovered by amateur sleuthing, by people poking around on the internet. So the conspiracies we know about, we know because either of journalists or because in many cases organs of government like royal commissions and things like that.
What would you say is the role of influencers and celebrities in shaping these perceptions?
Yeah, and I think, well, obviously that's silly, but you can see a lot of people were like, well, look, I like this package, I like this person, so I'm willing to buy into the other nuttier bits of it in some ways. And again, you get this before, so a lot of the early anti-vax stuff was spread by celebrities who had no particular medical knowledge, but you like the celebrity, you kind of buy into the stuff they say. And I think, again, the availability of Instagram for something like influencers just makes that much easier and makes it much more diverse. So.
Going on, where can we expect to see you in this space? Kind of what will you be working on? How can students keep track of your work?
We're trying to look around and find places where the internet seems to be working well. It's collaboration going with a colleague of mine, Lei-Xing Xie, on the subreddit Am I the Asshole, where people kind of post moral dilemmas and then debate about them. And it's actually, it's heavily moderated, but it's very interesting. You're actually getting interesting sort of subtle moral distinctions and so on. I also cover some of this stuff. So Philosophy 1005, which is logic and critical thinking, that's taught every semester too. I'm on kind of reluctantly on Twitter, which I mostly use for self-promotion. If anyone wants to find me there, I've got a website.